everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is a Project Pan Get Ready With Me. I love filming these videos. I just think it's fun to actually show how all the products that I am currently panning actually work together to put together different makeup looks. And tonight I am meeting with a couple of my best friends to do a little shopping and go to dinner, and so I need to get ready and had some time, so thought I would film this for you all. And I do want to show you my outfit of the night, although I'm not putting that on until after at least my little one goes to sleep. So that'll be at the end of this video. Okay, let's get into it, starting first with my Tartsy Hydro Flex Serum Foundation. This is in my 5-pan rolling style project pan. I self-tanned a few weeks ago. I don't know, the process just always seems so tedious, and then I'm like, forget it. But then once I do have a little bit more of a tan, I'm always happy with the fact that I'm looking a little tanner. I'm very much looking forward to a girls' night tonight. I feel like they're so important to have with your friends, and I try to make it a part of like my regular social outings as much as I can. And one way that I do that is I usually wait until my kids go to bed, so I'm still getting that time with them, but I'm also getting to see my friends when I can. I'm going to set my face with my LYS powder. This is a part of my Shop My Stash project pan. Kind of an exciting update is I'm starting to be able to actually see the indentations on the pan underneath this powder. I have no idea how close I'm actually to hitting pan, but that's progress nonetheless. So I don't think I have any powders in my planning to pan for next year, but I'll be curious to see if we end up hitting pan and or finishing one just through like regular use. Going in to my Marc Jacobs bronzer. This is part of my 5-pan rolling style project pan. We're going to a taco place tonight, and I'm so excited to get some tacos and a spicy margarita. That is just so good. All right, for blush, I can either use my Benetint, which is in my Shop My Stash project pan, or I can use my Merit blush in Stockholm, which is in my regular project pan. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I'm so curious of what the actual pan looks like in here, and it's basically completely flat, so I think that will be the next thing that happens, unless the product goes down into the packaging, but it doesn't feel like it does. And I think one of you left a comment on my video saying that Too Much Tosh panned one of these and the pan was flat, so I'm hopeful. And I just love how this blush looks. I am gonna set that with my Buxom Wanderlust blush in the shade Dolly, which is in my Shop My Stash project pan. I always feel like my blush looks crazy on the camera. It doesn't look as crazy in real life, but I do like to just pat over it with my powder brush just to tone it down a little bit, which it looks way more normal in person, so hopefully it does on camera too. Next, I'm gonna hit all my high points with my highlight. This is my Urban Decay Sin highlight that is in my project pan right now. I finished 2 products in my last update, so I rolled 2 new ones in, so a lot of newer stuff being used as part of my regular project pan. And then for eyes, I wore this eye look in my Pan Those Eyeshadows update, and a lot of you seem to really like it. So I'm gonna start going in first with Comfort Zone, and we are so close to hitting pan. Wouldn't that be cool if we had pan in this video? And then I'm just gonna work this into my outer corner, but focusing mostly along my upper lash line. All right, and now I'm going to do the same thing on my lower lash line with this shade, just pulling it into about halfway. So next, I'm going to take my face powder again and my blending brush and just pick up some of this and work this all over the lid, but particularly focusing on blending out any sort of harsh lines that are in my outer corner from where I dragged that shadow up a little bit. I'm gonna go back into that more precise brush and pick up my Il Makiage Kathleen Lights Disco Fox palette and the shade that I'm working on in this palette that's in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, which is this one right here called Ladies Night. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit on that and just drag that very carefully over and kind of blend it into where I put Comfort Zone along my upper lash line, just to smoke it out a very little bit. I'm going back into my blending brush and just blending lightly. That is the eye look. Now I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my One Size setting spray. I need to get my fan ready. I hold my breath when I spray this setting spray because if you breathe right after, you feel like you're like eating hairspray. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Super Lock gel on my brows. I'm like pretty much done with this. Just kind of using the last little bits. This is not in a project pan, but just because I use it so regularly, I was able to finish it up just naturally. And then I'm going to do my mascara. When I did this look previously, I think I just put mascara on my upper lashes, and so I think I'm gonna do that again. Okay, and then for lips, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet for that, because I do think that I might end up doing one of my red lips, but that's kind of dependent on where I land with my outfits. I have 3 red lippies and a red lip liner in my Shop My Stash project pan, so I feel like I should probably wear a red lip tonight, to be honest with you. I wouldn't put that on until after I'm dressed and like ready to walk out the door anyway. So what I think I'm gonna do in the meantime is use my Clinique Black Honey, because that's in my rolling 5-pan project pan, and I also feel like it's super moisturizing on my lips, and it's just like not too much right now. So actually it's kind of like the perfect lippy to put on at this point in my getting ready, and then we'll figure out if I'm just going to load back up on that or if I'm gonna move in the direction of the red lip. I'm not 100% sure yet, but this is the final look for makeup. I love to use all of my panning products together and create looks that I love, and I'm really into the look that I have going on, from the Black Honey lipstick to the eye look that I've been really loving. It's really cool to see how they all come together and create something that works really well for what my preferences are right now. So I hope all of you enjoyed this video and just getting to see how the products I'm panning come together in a full face of makeup. And I guess I'm saying goodbye already, but I'm gonna be back in like 1 second to show you all my outfit. I did in fact go with the red lip at the end of the day, and my outfit that I'm wearing today is just this cute off the shoulder floral bodysuit from Vici paired with my Levi's jeans that I love. I have in several colors, and then I'm wearing boots from a very, very old throwback Shoe Dazzle. My purse is from Vici as well, and that is my outfit of the night. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye.